What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Ranked and Relentless podcast, a show where we talk about your favorite new and retro albums and give you our top 5 best songs from those albums. I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
And he thought Billy Joel was the singer of Green Day.
Yeah, you're going to bring that up the first 10 seconds of
Brother,
this. Look,
he
man,
just
I
said
even
it
had
to you.
my own thought, like, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, he's putting himself down, and I was like,
But hey,
nah, I'm going to do it for everyone.
It's not like I was so far off.
Well, I imagine it's a common mistake, I guess. Billy Joe Armstrong is who it actually is.
That's Billy Joel Armstrong. All right.
Okay.
Remember that.
Green Day, Warning is what we are talking about. And I was, because I think this is one I put in, but like I was trying to remember what the fuck was my rationale. Because like,
I think I did this one because I wanted a Green Day album.
Well, you wanted a Green Day album, and I think we settled on Warning. So
Yeah,
it was a combined
we weren't
effort.
going to do American. Yeah, we weren't going to do American.
And so that's the thing is like, I think, Insomniac, Kerplunk, Dookie, like those are the bigger ones when you talk about like the pop punk era or punk era of Green Day. They're not really pop punk, but like they're also not really punk.
But maybe,
what are they?
But not grunge.
Like alternative punk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them alternative punk.
Because I don't think there's a single ounce of any overdrive in this whole album.
This one, that one song at least, I remember because it's on my list.
Okay.
A little bit. He ain't got the gain up very high.
No.
He's got
There's maybe 2 leads, if that. There's
Dude's one
solo,
song,
and then a half like of the little lead into some like accordion.
Let's say like
shit.
there's one song that has a 2-second solo.
Yeah.
And that rules.
Oh yeah, it was sick.
That fucking kills. But yeah, so but Insomniac, Kerplunk, Dookie, those are like, 2 of those are about poo. But like those are the big, alternative punk albums. And then obviously you've got American Idiot. They're starting to venture into the more alt rock side of it. American Idiot was my favorite album. Like 100%. I'd live and die by that.
Yeah.
This album's so strange. So, because like it comes after the big alt punk albums, but it doesn't sound anything like them. Like it, they got really, and I think they've talked about this. I do a little bit of research about this album. They talked about this that it was very Billy. I was about to say Billy Joel inspired. Not Billy Joel. It's very Bob Dylan inspired. Like kind of like protest song, acoustic guitar. You hear the harmonica in one of these songs. Like,
oh yeah,
very Bob Dylan inspired. And then there's a lot of like, this is when they're starting to dabble in the political talk. Is this record, and then obviously that amps up on American Idiot. But yeah, this it was interesting because like the sound is, and I think the reason that we wanted it was because like, hey, like we kind of got to think on our toes for this one because this ain't the Green Day that most people are typically listening to. And for me, I can tell you right now, I knew the singles on this album. That's it. These other songs, I heard them for the first time today.
Okay. Very nice.
Different story though.
Yeah, this was the first Green Day album that I fell in love with. Like, I mean, I can't do it. I'm so blanking. Nimrod. I mean, everyone know Good Riddance, Time of Your Life Before. That was a big one. But I remember, of course, it was me and my dad. He burnt this CD and we listened to it a good bit. And I was like, man, this album fucking killer. And then, of course, American Idiot comes like, this is the best album they'll ever come out with. And I'm gonna say it. It was right. But no, like it was. And because of American Idiot, I got to take a break from Green Day. Like I can't, after 21 Guns, I got to stop, and I haven't. But going back to
that was 21st Century Breakdown.
Well, I was saying like the album after.
The
album after American Idiot, I was like, all right, I'm done with them. Like I've got to take a long break. I know nothing of anything they've ever done since. But Warning, coming back to this one, I was like, dang, I forgot how much of kind of a Green Day fan I was for Warning, Nimrod, American Idiot. That trio that they came out with is like, dang, I forgot I actually love this band. But no, I love this album. To me, I mean, it scored a 3.8, but there's not a single song on this album that was like, nah, this sucked. They're all grouped together. Like, I can say, I don't even know if I really had a dishonorable mention for this album. Like, this is, to me, a perfect album. Like, there's not a song that I'm going to skip. There's not a song that was like, dude, this is a 5. This is the best song. No, it's not on this album, but I loved Every one of them.
Mine got a 3.7, so I'm right behind you.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, like nothing really like blows it away.
Right.
But
nothing stands out.
Yeah,
either.
like nothing. Like I think my biggest, like my number one got a 4.3. Like, and a lot of times my number ones will get high 4s or a 5.
Right.
So there's that. But like,
that's my number one too, is a 4.3.
But then my dishonorable or whatever got a 3.0, which at least means I liked it. Yeah, that at least means I liked it. So yeah, like it's very interesting. Like, and I feel like if we did American Idiot, like I'm gonna tell you right now, there's one song at least in the top of my. I'm not saying it just in case we do it. There's one song.
I don't want to do it.
You don't? Okay.
Sorry to the fans and you. I don't want to do it.
What's her name's number one for me, and it's a fucking 5-0. What's her name? Like 1,000%. And then there's other songs like some of them might get a little bit lower because they're 9 fucking minutes. But
so that's my problem, and this is why I don't want to do it, because my number one is Saint Jimmy.
Yeah, but it's five fucking songs in one.
I got to get through 3 minutes of Are We Waiting, which fucking also make that a first, make that its own song. That's probably one of my.
I think if we ever did do it, we would have to make because each of the big songs are in parts. We'd have to, and then by that point it's an 18, 20 track album, whatever.
It would probably. I think I would. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It might be Boulevard. Might be my lowest. On that
really?
I love Holiday so much, and then you're gonna give me Boulevard after it.
I think I just heard Boulevard way too much.
That's all it is.
And I could probably say that about American Idiot as well.
Yeah.
Novocaine would do well. I think Novocaine would do pretty well.
Novocaine definitely would.
She's a rebel,
At least that's one song. Sitting at 5.5 minutes. Novocaine and She's a Rebel together.
Oh, are they one?
They're one
that
song.
Pisses me off.
My thing is Are We the Waiting, and then Saint Jimmy. I got to go through Are We the Waiting, which is a good vibe deal, and then you're going to hit me with Saint Jimmy. Saint Jimmy needs to be its own song. Sorry. Yeah. Like that you're going to end with that? No. Yet again, 5.5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
Holiday is great, but then Boulevard of My Broken Dreams is 6 minutes of 8-minute song.
Yeah.
Right.
That fucking...
Like, I did love that album. I still do love that album, but that's why we'd have to split it up and figure it out, but I'm not.
Yeah, that'd be.
I'm not giving Are We the Waiting my 5? Well, St. Jimmy's.
Yeah. How am I so high that I tried to mimic that fucking that intro in Boulevard, that fucking Kill Switch intro? All right, we both did it, so I don't feel as bad. I don't feel so bad. I feel pretty good. I'm gonna tell you why I feel pretty good, because I look pretty good. Check the shirt out.
You do. I've been seeing that shirt. It's fucking sick.
High deer and back shots. That rules.
That is.
Yeah, I got this on Monday. I was very pumped about that.
It's a lot about that. That's just so funny.
Isn't that awesome?
It really is. It's such a good phrase.
Yeah, so we got to start. I told the owner of Dirty Finish that I was very pumped about this new partnership, and he was very pumped about it as well. Told him that we got to start coming up with shirt ideas on the podcast to get to them. I'm too high to think right now. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because we started recording a little bit later than normal. So you think, Rob, well, you took the edible later than normal? No, no, I didn't. And I might even take another one to increase it, because I want to, go to sleep for 20 hours after today.
Shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's talk about Warning before we do any of that. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Fun album, though. Both in the high 3s for you and I. You want to go ahead and just get into this one? I guess a little bit about...
do the list, or you want to...
Yeah, I guess it's a little early. Maybe we should talk about it a little bit, huh?
Right. Where were you at when you first heard this album?
Here in this seat, because I listened to it today. I do remember as a kid, I think the thing that I remember the most is that music video for, I think it's Minority, where they're like playing on a float.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it came out in October 3rd of 2000. They recorded between January and May of the same year. A good recording time.
Mm-hmm.
and it sports 4 singles. Without going into it right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, the singles did well for me.
Of course,
the singles did well for me. As far as reviews went, the general reception it's good. I think worst case scenario, there are a couple who like Slant Magazine gave it a 3 out of 5. Rolling Stone gave it a 3 out of 5.
Understandable though.
But then All Music gives it like a 4.5 out of 5.
That's kind of crazy because as much as I really did like this album, enjoy it, I don't think it should get that much praise.
I'd say 3.5 at least.
Yeah,
for me,
I'd say 3.5 should be max because in the reality, by the time you get the song 5, which is Castaway, you've heard the album.
You really So I love.
There's a couple nuances at the end,
love the
but
back half
it's
of the
really,
album.
yeah.
I love the back half better, but they started to, the big thing here, like we've been kind of dancing around all day, was that artistic switch. You know, no longer the punk side of it really, and more in the alternative side of it. And this was something that was written about the whole thing, where it says that Billy Joe is abandoning the first person. He's assuming fictional personas now, and he's creating for himself the voice of a thinking left liberal who wants to be the minority and cautions against caution itself. A voice that scolds rather than whines. A nice age-appropriate shift. Crucially, his knack for simple punk tunes remained unchanged. Also, crucially, these do fine at moderate tempos, and one even gives off a whiff of Brecht whale, whatever the fuck that is. I probably ruined that. So, Bertolt Brecht was a German theater practitioner. That's who that guy was. And Kurt Julian Wheel was a German-born American composer active in the 1920s in his native country. So I don't know what about this album's giving that off, but
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I will say, personally, and I like it in like a sit down listening, like active listening session like I had today. I like this, but I think the big thing for me, like on what might not make me want to listen to it, because it's mostly acoustic guitar, the entire record, and it's a Green Day album.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You got the drummer is just fucking doing all of his shit in the back, and then it's acoustic. It's like, don't know how I feel about the dynamic of the band that they tried to do, but I mean, drummer and the bass player is, to me, always been the best.
Oh yeah. Now, something cool that did happen during this touring cycle was they brought in Jason White to be their touring guitar player, who's still with them to this day. Mm-hmm. And, you know, has been a big part of the group since then. But, like, yeah, this tour was whenever they first brought him in to play with them on the Warped Tour and shit. But, yeah, like, it's a very interesting detour. Because it's a complete left turn from what they had been doing, you know, not talking about jacking off and getting high, and now talking about, you know, fucking Bush is kind of a dick.
Right. Well, Bush wasn't.
Well, it's not Bush yet. Yeah, it's Bill Clinton.
It was Bill Clinton, which is all right.
Yeah.
Understandable.
There's definitely political undertones in this one. It's not very like super apparent, like with American Idiot.
They're making the scale kind of tilt a little more political while still adding the jerking off and shit like that, you know, at the in a sense, but it's like maybe one little line in each song compared to a whole song about it.
Yeah,
you know?
like, and it's the Bob Dylan inspiration is very much there, and I think that's another weird one for me, like to think about it like that, because I'm not a Bob Dylan guy.
Not really either.
Like, I like it when other people do his shit.
Right.
But I'm like, I've got a few acts like that. Smashing Pumpkins, when other people play their music, I love it. Thrice did a cover of I think it might have been 1979. Love it. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to listen to Smash Pumpkins do it.
No.
You know.
No.
I say that now.
Sorry.
Now that I'm not affiliated with the National Wrestling Alliance, which is of course owned by Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins. I say that now.
Which is crazy to think about, you know.
Yeah, those drives were too long. I wasn't doing them anymore. They kept telling me, "Oh, Rob, you're so damn good. You and Karma's going to be on the proper NWA shows one day." Yeah, that never happened. Like, that's not going to fucking happen. I can tell you what is going to happen, though. We're going to rank these songs. I think we're going to go ahead and do it now because I don't know what else to talk about. So.
Right. That's. I mean, this is a great album. It's a fun album, especially for me. But like in the grand scheme of it, like there's 5 songs in this album that it's just wow. I love these songs. They all sound the same. One just has a different. They all just have different intros. But in the grand scheme of the verse, the chorus, it's the same chord progressions, same fucking rhythm that Billy's doing on his guitar, and it's like,
yeah.
Sorry, kind of, that does kind of deter me, and that did deter me for a while. Like, all right, I've got to stop listening to Green Day, but
sure.
Then, of course, I take 15 years off, and I come back to them like, I forgot I was a really big fan of them.
Yeah.
Love them, but
trust
yet
me,
again,
dude.
We did this album. I'm probably not going to listen to them for another 10 years.
We covered, that's true. We covered Brain Stew for a hot minute.
We did, and that was fun because we got to play it though. It'd be same with this album. Let's say we want to do Hold On, Deadbeat Holiday. I'd love to cover those, but covering them, playing them is different than sitting here listening to them for 5th day in a row.
Yeah. I don't know, playing Brain Stew's kind of fucking boring, I'm going to be honest with you. I like the lyrics, but just that, damn it.
It's fun on drums.
Yeah, guitar, it's a whole lot of nothing. Now, the one thing I always was proud that I would do the little nuances that other people wouldn't do, because there's like when they get into like that last one after the last fucking On My Own, Here We Go, he holds out the notes and then like kind of like does like a little run on the B and E strings on the bottom, like da-da-da-da-da, and people leave that part out. I always did that shit.
Oh yeah,
I did it every time. And my palm muting was done correctly because palm muting is my favorite shit.
Yeah, you still had you had a palm mute, but add just a little bit of harmonics as you. Yep. And a lot of people also don't do that, or they hold out the harmonics too much, and it just
y'all dumbasses.
Some people try, failures.
I did it correctly.
I did it.
Watch the tape; it exists somewhere.
It does. Unfortunately, it does.
Let's get this screen shared.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and talk about this fucking album. Here we go. Bam, there that is. All right, so we talked this honorable mentions. You said it's not really the words you want to use, but yeah, it looks kind of like throw up, huh?
Yeah.
Dishonorable mention, not really the words you want to use, but what was the song that scored the lowest?
So really the lowest for me was Church on Sunday.
Okay.
It's a great song. It just, out of everything, that was just kind of the one that I didn't really have too much to say about it, other than, wow, this song sounds like it's a surfer rock, I enjoy the little extra triplets that they did kind of add in that last chorus. Other than that, it's just, to me, it just sounds like a normal surfer rock song.
So,
there's nothing bad about it. It was just it.
Here's where I came in with Church on Sunday, because it got close to making it for me.
Okay.
It got close. I gave it a 3.7. I pointed out like it was the song that made it was the song that made me realize that there's some pretty good fucking lyrics on this album.
Yes.
I like the line "Trust is a dirty word that comes from such a liar." I like that. The lyrics are really cool, and I mentioned that like especially with that ending sequence and everything, I was like, this one would probably be fucking sick to see them do live. Yeah. So I had like that appreciation because I was thinking about it from like a live performance perspective, because it's just one that like I could see it. Like, man, they probably fucking kill this live.
And like I'm, coming from, I guess we both have the same background to me, but yeah, with the lyrics, if I promise to go to church on Sunday, will you go out with me on Friday night? Like,
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
because the answer is always no. But yeah, it's a good. I never understood what is bloodshot deadbeat. Is that we're talking about drugs there? What are we talking? Lack of sleep. Is that what we're?
And I looked it up earlier, and I think they had an answer to that. Yeah. You know what? Actually, since you mentioned that, let me go to genius.com, because I looked it up earlier and I did see an actual a reason for that.
Because that was one of those. I'm like, bloodshot deadbeat. Okay, bloodshot. I'm thinking high. Deadbeat, of course, but. Lack of sleep. What are we talking here? Drugs? Alcohol?
Something tells me it was neither or. But, yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Where's the fucking bloodshot deadbeat? Bloodshot deadbeat, lack of sleep. Okay, that one actually isn't highlighted. You know what? I lied to you. I thought there was gonna
All
be
good.
something there.
You know,
I love the fucking explanation for the next line though. Making your mascara bleed tears down your face, leaving traces of the mistakes. If you cry while wearing mascara, the tears will leave black tear trails down your face. The writer hurt this girl recently, and you can literally see the evidence on her cheeks.
wow.
That
Thanks,
rules.
Genius.
Genius, you're the best website ever.
Yeah.
I love that. But yeah, Church on Sunday, you know, I liked
Yeah.
it. But I was, like I said, I was thinking about it from that perspective of like a live show. And it's like, this would kill. I'd enjoy seeing that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
My dishonorable with a 3.0 was Hold On.
Really?
It just sounds the most like a Bob Dylan song. That fucking harmonica. And, you know, I just was like, it's all right. It's, you know, like I said, it's a 3.0.
The chorus was always my favorite, pretty much on that song. I hated the intro, but once the band comes in, I did like the song. You know, I'm not a harmonica person. Like, sorry,
Yeah, me
nobody can make that sound good. It's like my most hated instrument in the fucking world is bagpipes.
That rules.
I don't give a fuck about your song if you add it, and I don't care. It took me 30 years to master it. Cool, you wasted 30 years of your fucking life. I hate you with a passion if you're so good at playing bagpipes. I hate that instrument.
I have one time they're acceptable for me.
Please tell me, because I'm probably going to be like, nah.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll by AC/DC. Because they do the battle between the guitar and the bagpipes. Where the guitar's like down, 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 and the bagpipes, it fucking rules, dude.
Tommy Boy is one of my favorite movies of all times. I still
had a feeling Tommy Boy was
hate that fucking funeral.
I had a feeling I was getting brought up.
Hate, dude, like, and it's such an irrational hatred to this instrument. It really is, because people are like, it's such a beautiful instrument if you play it right. Sure, I'm pretty sure that solo duo thing is fucking sick. Nah.
It is sick.
It might be. I don't even want to try to give it a chance, just because that's how much I hate that instrument. I'd rather hear somebody hit a bell, a little triangle, for 40 minutes straight as fast as they can than listen to somebody try to play a bagpipe.
I fucking hate a triangle.
It's that fucking monotone that they hold out that note, and then nah.
I'm just saying.
Anyways,
long way to the top rules. Who's first this week? I think it's me.
It is you.
I had Blood, Sugar, and Booze.
Oh, okay.
I think this would have been a way better opener than Warning. I don't think Warning does a good job of setting the tone of an album. And this is right after it. This should have been there.
Never thought of it that way.
Yeah, like that was a big thing for me. I like, you know, this one does have some gain. We've got an overdrive going on this one. It's not a regular feature. I like the layering with the guitar tracks, like in the chorus. The mandolin comes in the fucking second verse. Like, I think that's just neat. I think they made some real neat choices with this one, and it's a fun listen.
Yes, agree. Definitely agree with that.
Yeah. What do you got for 5?
Waiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure this was a single.
You are correct.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is also going to be on your list.
It's possible.
It's possible. Waiting, man. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Waiting to me is what you've been talking about. It's that little middle point between what Nimrod was and what American Idiot is about to be. You know, that's the biggest vibe I got out of it. Finally, we got some leads. You know, it's not the fucking accordion or harmonica that they're doing the whole lead thing with. Like, you know, it's good solo, good. Dude, possibly, I'm not going to say it's their best single, but you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong with Waiting.
Yeah, it's a solid-ass song. And my number 4, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these 5. I'm going to be honest with y'all. So
okay.
My number 4 is
I can't go wrong with this song. Dude, put mine up.
Let's go. I love that. You tell me what you think about Castaway.
Castaway. It's one of my favorite rhythms from Billy.
Yeah, it is. Sick.
Throughout the whole song. It possibly might be like their funnest for me out of the whole album. There is one that I just enjoy the whole thing. It's a little more fun, but just throughout the whole song, it's the funnest. The leads going into that little shaker. What a great touch. Good touch on that one. Love the tease of that lead because this is the lead that was only 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then that was about it. You're like, oh, lead. Oh.
Yeah,
all right. I liked it.
It
wasn't wrong. It wasn't. You were like, it was a great tease. 100%.
Yeah.
Castaway.
This one's really fun. That opening riff kills. It's such a fun, unique riff. Mm-hmm. The chorus, the whole just how he's going like Castaway, just like how he's singing all of it.
Castaway.
It makes it feel like a ska song without the trumpet.
Very true.
That's kind of the vibe I got out of it. Like a ska song without the trumpet. I was thinking a lot about like I mentioned earlier with Church on Sunday about like kind of like where I could see them playing these songs. Church on Sunday I could see played in a stadium, right? Yeah. Castaway, that's a club song, dude. You're playing that one in the clubs, man. Yeah. Like that'd be a killer fucking track going on.
Everyone's just on the dance floor.
In the fucking dance floor.
100%, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
On a mission into destination unknown.
Yeah, dude. This song rips ass. I fucking love it.
Yeah. And a song that's not about the movie, which was kind of upsetting.
Well, was that around the same time?
Probably. Castaway's old as shit.
Well, let's find out together.
2000, same year.
Oh, was it? Oh, shit. We could have done it. Dude, we could have done it. No excuses. Well, no excuse for what my number 3 is. It is Minority.
Mm-hmm. Minority.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell me about it.
It caught a lot of Green Day fans off guard when it came out. They were like, what's this? This is not about jerking off. Like, why does he want to be the minority? Like, that sucks, doesn't it? I said it's probably my favorite political song disguised as an Irish drinking song. I don't know how many political Irish drinking songs are out there, but Minority has to be my favorite one.
So, unfortunately, I will tell you Minority did not actually make my list. And it's only because I've heard I don't want to be a minority. I don't need your authority so many times in my life that I'm like, I love every part of this song except for that.
That's fair.
Pledge allegiance to the underworld, man. I'm a nation underdog. Come on. Like, solid. Great political song for this one to be like, where the fuck did this one? Right. I stand alone. No, I love Minority. It was number 7 on my list,
Yeah. Minority kicks ass.
Yes,
so
it does.
What do you got at number 3? What do you think?
I got Blood, Sex, and Booze.
Blood, Sex, and Booze. There it is.
Blood, Sex, and Booze.
All right, so
never really thought of it as a better like opener, but I do love the line, from A Girl Called Pill.
Yeah,
solid. Good lyrics from this one. And he screams. We get some screaming in the background. It's not really there, but it's like, oh,
he's there. They exist on like a couple of Green Day songs throughout history. Yeah. There's a little bit,
but it's like, so instead of the drummer, I always forget his name. He's doing that
Trey Cool,
like doing that normal stuff. This is just but it's like it's just 4/4 count, just right on that beat, and it's one of the few he's not really doing his insane stuff he always does, but man, he is driving through this song.
Yeah,
and all dressed up and bound and gagged up to a chair. I love that shit. Not in real life, but just joking.
No, he does love it in real life. That was the part he was joking about. April Fool. Yeah. And it's
April Fool. I'm disturbed. It's what I deserve. What do you want?
I want to move on and talk about my number 2.
What is it?
This is Macy's Day Parade.
Of course it would be. I knew this would be on your list.
Dude, I love this fucking song, man. It was like a surprise last single. It's a great...
Macy's Day Parade was a single?
Yeah, that was a late edition.
Really?
Yeah. I know it had a music video. I don't know if it was technically a single, but it had a music video. Mm-hmm. But it's a great way to end the album. And just, you know, I talk a lot about, you know, we've been talking about that bridge between Nimrod and American Idiot. This really gives me the same vibes that What's Her Name gives me on American Idiot.
Yeah.
You know,
And they're both enders.
Yeah, and as I just
Wonderful
mentioned,
enders.
as I just established, I fucking love What's Her Name. And it really gives me those similar feelings. The theme of the whole thing is anti-consumerism, whatever. I don't care. You know, it's just fun to listen to. It's just an absolute joy. I use the word joy.
Yeah, and 100%, because when Billy's doing it, and of a row, like he's doing his little accent. Is Billy one of the greatest singers? We're gonna say probably not. But when he actually comes up with something beautiful, Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah.
Like
Once again, What's Her Name?
His vocals
same way.
are beautiful. You know, he does such a good job.
Yeah.
Damn.
This song kicks royal ass.
I was curious if this one was gonna make your top.
Yeah, it did well. What have you got for number 2?
So, fucking Warning.
Live without warning. Yeah.
It's this one to
This
me
one,
is that,
they do that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Little two-step.
The riff, yep. I don't, acoustic with a little bit of tone to it, or a little bit of drive. You know, that's what it feels like. Or unless that's the bass I'm hearing, I can never really tell anymore. But I love the chorus.
I love the one line that I love. Is the cop or am I the one who's really dangerous? I love that.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that shit.
So this is like, I wouldn't say this one's getting played in any club. Maybe not even a stadium, but you put this on at a little house party and everybody's like, oh,
house party.
Everybody's
party
sitting there just like, I've never heard this song. Their heads going side to side, everybody's enjoying it, but no idea what the song's about. They say warning, live without warning a lot. And one of the ones, because this one with the whole band that actually comes in to sing, this was one of my favorites.
So that reminds me. So before we go on to our number ones, let's talk about the all the different harmonies and shit like that. Green Day Rock Band was such a badass addition because it added the harmony vocals in the back. Like, and first of all, it's the first one with backup vocals, period. And then it's got the different harmonies and shit. Like, so you're on like a different vocal tree than the lead. Like, that's sick. Dude, Rock Band Green Day was awesome.
Oh, 100%. And Warning, we would not have that sound from Boulevard of My Broken Dreams without Warning, is a note that I put. Because towards the end, like that break in the song, that dun, 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 whatever is in the background. I'm like, yep, they brought that out for Boulevard.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Kind of one of those, like, so like this was like, we made it, many comments like this is that middle ground. They're learning more shit to do in the studio to make American Idiot.
Yeah. If it wasn't the opener, it might have made it. It shouldn't have been.
I agree with that. I do agree that it shouldn't have been.
Blood, Sex, and Booze is so much better.
Yeah.
The record ends
in your face, but yeah, because like with Blood Sugar, actually, it's in your face. You get literally every aspect of this album in Blood, Sex, and Booze. Warning. It's kind of like Waiting. If you know Green Day, you've heard Warning.
Yeah. More than likely.
If you're our age.
Our age group for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely. My number 1.
It's Misery.
I've been
it's Waiting.
Waiting a long time. Dude,
This is funny.
It's just, dude, I love listening. I can listen to Waiting. It's the song that I have listened to the most from the record, for sure. And it, considering it probably has a lot to do with the fact that it's a prototype American Idiot song. Like, it really fucking, like, it reminds me of the kind of, like, it's Give Me Novocaines and the She's the Rebels and all that.
Well, it's also, if I'm not mistaken, looking at Waiting, it's close to the same chord progressions as American Idiot. It's just not the
sure.
same. It's those notes that they're still playing, on the 4, 5, and 6. There's two different strings. Like it.
Yeah. Well, and another thing about this that you love is having that little fucking lead riff that just follows the vocal pattern.
Yes.
That kicks ass.
It does. When you do it right, I don't care if it's the most simple solo. If you do it right, it is wonderful.
Yeah.
It is such a great touch.
I literally
and
just
for
wrote
any
it's
band
that simple.
Yeah, and this band is no solo band whatsoever. Like, you might get, I guarantee out of their 48 albums, there might be 5 actual solos, and this being one of them.
You got a 2-second one on Castaway.
You did, but that's more of just a lead.
No, man,
That's
that's
just
solo.
a lead
You fucking
riff.
stop
That
discrediting
ain't-
Billy
that-
Joe
that's not
Armstrong. You stop discrediting that man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wonderful. No, I definitely agree.
Well, clearly you don't. What's your number one?
Misery.
Misery.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
Now tell me why you didn't like it.
I get that. I had a feeling. No, Misery did okay with me. I said that it was actually one of the most unique Green Day songs out there. Like, I dig Misery.
Yeah. It's the... what would you call this song? Like, what genre would you throw this? Theatrical? Like, would you...
I think that's got a lot to... Yeah, it is very, very... Maybe that... Maybe
like,
that has something to do
just-
with those fucking German guys they were talking about on Wikipedia.
Yeah, probably. But, like... I don't know. It's a story I know nothing about. I've tried to go through the lyrics. I do enjoy what he says. Do I truly know what's going on? Not really. But I love the vibe of the song. Whoever Gina is, man, she's trying. And then when Vinny croaked, she stopped. That's about all I got out of the song.
She stopped.
She stopped. She just ended, But I really, what gets me every time is that it's what is he actually gonna? It's like he wants to know he's gonna get high, like, and like the way that he actually does that,
We're gonna get high when we're low.
Right.
So
and why a misery?
According
nobody could do this better than Billy.
According to Genius.
Okay.
Misery is probably the band's most experimental track, featuring a mariachi band style instrumentation, as well as strings, accordions, and acoustic guitar. This, along with the album itself, was inspired by the works of Bob Dylan. So essentially, Misery is just a compilation of made up stories about people who fucked around and found out.
Okay, that makes me like it even more. So cool.
Yeah. So I guess that does make sense.
Right.
All right.
It's just, man. This, I know whichever one I said was the fondest thing. It might have been Castaway. I don't remember what I've even just talked about. But like, Misery was always one of my favorite ones. The one that I think you said was your dishonorable mention. Hold On.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm more impressed even by myself that one didn't make my list, because that's the one I remembered the most on this album.
That's weird.
As much as I hate fucking harmonicas.
Yeah. That's weird.
Man, we listened to this song so much. So much. But I guess that might be why I didn't put it on.
Yeah, that could have something
but
to do with
it was one of my favorites, because I was like, oh, I forgot about this song. Pretty much, I almost did that to every single other song that's on this album.
All right. So, Waiting came in at 1 and 5.
Yeah.
Blood, Sex, and Booze at 3 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Castaway at 4 and 4.
All right, so Waiting, Blood, Sex, and Waiting, and Castaway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I agree with all of that. So what we got left? Macy's Day Parade, Misery, and Warning. Warning we can take off. Even though Warning was 2 for me. That's another one of my just guilty pleasures of this album.
I'll take off Minority.
That's fucked up. Even though it was on your list.
Yeah. So I took it off. Misery and Macy's Day Parade.
Well, I mean, that's it. Just which order do you want?
Well, one of these has to go.
You have Castaway twice. We got a top 5, brother.
I just had my office moment. Bam, we'll do that since Misery was your 1 and Macy's Day was my 2.
Hey, I won't. You know I won't argue.
And
that.
plus, I don't have to go and dig through the fucking change the colors because I clearly can't be trusted right now.
Mm-hmm.
So number
a
5,
lot of great songs on this album. Though.
Yeah, 100%. Number 5, Macy's Day Parade. Number 4, Misery. Number 3, Castaway. Number 2, Blood, Sex, and Booze. Number 1, Waiting.
We really hit every single aspect of this album with those 5 alone.
Yeah,
like what you're gonna get for all 12 songs, you got it in these top 5.
Yeah,
and you can't go wrong with it.
I think so too.
Solid. This was way better than I thought it was gonna go. Because I love this album. I didn't think you were gonna. I figured you'd be like, this album wasn't that good. I was waiting for it.
I didn't love it as much as I would other Green Day albums, but I also didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Clearly was close, very close to you.
Yeah, because it's one of my favorites, but I'm not gonna give it a high ranking because
it's one of those.
There's nothing really like, dude, this album, man, this was it. Like, I'm sorry, I'll never say that about Warning, but I'll tell you, I fucking love this album.
Like with my 5, like I really like them. Mm-hmm. With the rest of it, I'm like, they're fine.
They're the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad all 12 of you are here.
Thanks, we got a good album between Nimrod and American Idiot. It wasn't like Nimrod decent, Warning dog shit, and then American Idiot. At least we got 3 great solid albums within 4 years. Was it 4 or 3 years apart? I don't remember.
3 years between this and Nimrod, 4 years between this and American Idiot.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, they took their time with these records, but they also, when they tour, like, so
right.
It makes sense. But yeah, man, I think that was
still
a good
bands this day still tour for 3 fucking years after an album. Chill out.
So
after year 1, I'm over your songs on that album. Give me something else. I'm selfish.
I'm the same. So we've got one more time we're gonna hit the bowl before we get to Bill Murray.
Oh, one more? All right.
Yeah, which we will film. Yeah. We will film the Bill Murray one hopefully right before I leave for Vegas. I know we were talking about this off air. Yeah. I'm about like I might not. I'm going. Like I'm gonna figure it out.
You need to.
I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna get that.
I know everything going on, but I feel like, bro, you need to. You need to get your name out. Your name's already out, but man, you gotta get out there.
And then if this Bill Murray album's good, I want to talk about it, and then maybe I'll listen to it during the flight. I'll tell you what I am doing. I have a physical book of Joey Diaz's book, and I haven't read it just because, like, having ADHD, like, I'm rereading sentences over and over again all the time. So I was like, I kind of want the audio book to go with it. I had a shitload of Google Play points from that fucking survey thing. I was able to buy the audio book. So I'm going to listen to Joey Diaz. I listen to cocksucker while I'm sitting here reading this book.
Let me know how that book goes. If you like it, I might get
I'll be listening to that on probably the flight to Vegas.
So speaking of Bill Murray, I'm going to say we should do this album because of a certain feature in the new album.
Is this a Day to Remember Homesick?
It is a Day to Remember Homesick. But if you don't want to do it, I understand.
Put it on the side. Pull one more. If the next one beats it, we'll do it. If it doesn't, we will do a Day to Remember.
We do this every...
Well, if it's the one that I'm like, maybe.
I've learned that we do this every time that I put a band in the bowl.
I put Homesick in there.
Did you?
Yeah.
I figured I did. We got Avenged Sevenfold, self-titled.
Ooh, that one is really good.
I'm down for both. I love both albums. You want to toss a coin?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make the difference.
Because I already know my top 3.
I don't. This is what's going to make the difference. Okay, Homesick's only 12 songs. I was super worried that Homesick was going to be a fuckload of songs.
But Avenged Sevenfold is only 10.
It is. But like...
And I already know... Yeah, I know my top 4. I'm looking at the album list right now. I got it.
I know what my number 1 is. Right.
Scream. Yeah, we know.
No. Close. Scream's up there.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, but
Critically Acclaimed's got one of the
Homesick's just so
best intros.
stacked, dude. Downfall of
Yeah.
Us All, My Life for Hire, I'm Made of Wax, New Jersey Legion Iced Tea, Mr. Highway's Thinking About the End, Have Faith
Dude.
in Me, Welcome to the Family, Homesick. Dude,
Have
yeah.
Faith in Me is such a good fucking beautiful song.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do Homesick.
I want to do Homesick?
Yeah, let's do Homesick.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
We got to honor that tattoo, bro, one day.
I was swinging and it kept coming into frame. I'm like, this would be kind of funny if I fucking shit
Wasn't
on
that
it.
your that was your first tattoo, right?
Yeah, number one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Love it. I can't believe we're actually doing a Day to Remember album. For you to
Yeah.
be like, nah. But
I'll do this.
it's also a great feature.
Yeah, it makes because Jerry McKinnon on the new. I think it's the whole band actually that's on this new Bill
I think
Murray
so
album.
too, because I went back.
'Cause it feels like a Day to Remember song.
Yeah.
It
Tone
feels
and
like
everything. It does not feel like. I
It
think
feels
the
like in a
guitars
Day to
from Bill
Remember
Murray
song.
Joined in.
it feels like in a Day to Remember song that is formatted like a Bill Murray song.
Yeah.
'Cause it's got like the 4-chord structure of a Bill Murray song. It's got the random breakdown at the end. Like,
I feel like it's like you said, it's Day to Remember band, but their guitarist like, hey, let me show you what we do.
well, and the guitar was probably just Johnny because, I mean, I imagine Reese recorded this out because I know Reese isn't with him anymore.
Really?
So there was a whole thing, dude. Like we can go and bring it up now, so I don't have to talk about it on the Bill Murray episode. But yeah, like Reese, like his girlfriend, like made a bunch of posts online about how he was physically and mentally abusive in their relationship and some fucked up shit that he did, and then he just immediately just was like, all right, I'm leaving the band. I need to go. I need to go get out the spotlight for
Damn.
a second.
But Josh is still the drummer. Gabby's still on saxophone, or is that still?
Well, the guy that tours with him is Xavier or whatever his name is.
I know Xavier tours. Josh does the recordings and stuff like
so-
that. He does.
But yeah, Gabby's definitely still
Studio.
doing. I don't know who's playing guitar right now. But yeah, that's where Bill Murray is.
Yeah, it doesn't say yet. Damn, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Tune
First
in.
post is Johnny Frank, aka Bill Murray, a genius.
He just knows how to write a song that'll sell well.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot
He
of people
wanted to
can
do his own
that.
thing, and it works. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He wanted to stray
thing
away
is,
from metalcore. and
There's a lot of
it's-
people in Nashville that do what he do all the time.
He's just already had a big name from one of the most hated bands in Warped Tour era.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, no, the hated band. The
I
most
hated the fuck out of them.
I love the second album, man. I still listen to it.
I
to
told
this day.
Caleb Shomo to his face I hated that shit. And he couldn't understand why. He's like, how could you not like
why?
Attack Attack? And I'm like, who liked Attack Attack? I don't fuck like.
First album, second album, solid. They could have stopped there. I mean, This Means War. They had some really solid songs.
That was
because
interesting, but it
Caleb
wasn't an
was
Attack
actually-
Attack album.
Well, that's where it needed to be. They
Yeah.
needed to stay with that trend, and then then we got Attack Attack 2, which went back to the first album, which nobody fucking wanted or needed.
It exists.
There's 2 songs I still will bring up,
Yep.
but no. I won't listen to the whole album
Same too.
ever again. You know, I'm still listening to this day. Fucking Era. That has
Good
been
album.
on... dude.
Good
Still
album.
bad. Still listen to the whole album every day.
And next week, talk about another good album, Homesick by Day to Remember.
Homesick.
That's gonna be real good. So
That means a lot to you. Let's go.
we'll do this bit next week whenever I'm not as close to nonverbal.
Have
as
faith
I
in
am
me.
right
We'll
now.
get there.
Stop. You can't do it. You can't do it.
You're right.
Yeah, like I'm so close to going nonverbal. So let's go ahead and do this sign off.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for tuning in. Go to Dirty Finish Brand on Instagram and buy this funny ass shirt or one of their other funny ass shirts.
A lot of funny shirts. You have to buy
Bunch of
them.
them. You get two. You'll thank me later. They feel decent. You know,
Inexpensive, too.
not bad. Not bad on all fronts. But yeah, next week Homesick Day to Remember. Till then, I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
Thanks for hanging out.